Hi, this is Ameche Zugu, and here we are in Tradingview. This is Ameche Zugu. You're welcome to our Tradingview tutorial. This is an introduction, a basic introduction to help you begin to use Tradingview for your technical analysis. Here we are looking at the one-day view. On the top left, you can see AUD, CAD is the currency pair. Next to it, you see D for 1 day. We can change that to 2 hours, or can change it to many different time frames. All the different time frames. You can month view. Okay, so when you're thinking about technical analysis, you want to be able to manipulate your historical data in many different ways, and that's why we're doing this here, not in MT4. MT4 is not as flexible. Okay, this is flexible. I'm just pushing my thumbs together, and this is happening. I'm pulling them apart, and this is happening. Okay, you should be learning your candlesticks. Don't say I didn't tell you. All this thing looks like gibberish to you, but if you learned your candlestick, you would know what this means and what to do here. I cannot tell you what to do here. You should know what to do here. If you studied your candlesticks, they should tell you something about what's going on. Okay. um all I can do is show you the right tools, show you where you can get the information. I cannot open your head and put it in there. You have to have the need to know what you want. But your candlesticks, these are candlesticks. It's one month candlestick. Let's go down to the day, something more relevant to what we're doing. So we're looking at the day view. Okay, this is what we have on a daily candlestick. What this looks like to me, just from looking at it, it's telling me that things might be going up again. Okay. All right, but let's look at the more long term. Let's try to get some patterns out of what's going on here. Okay, so let's look at this here. What can we identify? Let's look at big long view. Let's see what we have here. Wow, looks like we've had a trend, a serious trend. Okay, look on the on the left hand side, you have all these tools. I'm going to touch the trend line. Touch this, it comes out. I'll choose trend line. Okay, I am actually compressing a video on the background, so that's maybe why this is being a little touchy. But just by moving this to where I want to start my trend line from and tapping it, I want to start my trend line from this right here. Once I move this there, I'll tap it. Once I tap it, I just put my finger right there and pull. Okay, I was able to move my finger out of the spot and then move it. This here, I don't like the way it's sitting. I'm going to move this here. Touch it again. Let me get those tips there. Okay. Okay, so all I'm doing here is just trying to get a trend line, see what's going on here. And now I have that. Let's get closer so it's clear what happened here. It's been going up. But we can even get this trend line to fit this better. But if we capture, we don't need to capture that whole thing. I think if we capture from here, it would be. Okay, this shows me a little more about what's going on. And again, this is a monthly view, a daily view. So each candlestick here represents 1 day. This tells us that it has broken a serious trend line. Don't you see what's going on? Something good, big should be happening. It broke it right here. Okay, it broke it. So as we see this break here, we see enough things. Let's create, look at this thing, this channel. Let's create a channel here. Okay, so we're going to, okay, you, okay, so I'm going to move this to top there, and move this. Okay, I'm going to let me see if I can undo this because, oh, delete it, because I don't like the way it's coming out. This is not what I intended. Touch it, delete. I'm going to do another one. Hit it again. Regression trend. You know what? I'll undo this. Let's go here. It should be undo. Right up here. Okay. Why? Okay. Regression trend. Regression trend. Okay. Now. Okay. Once you press the regression trend, you now move this to where you want to start it. Touch your screen anywhere and move it. Then you touch the screen. Bing. And then you pull it down. Much easier. Okay. So you can actually do this while you're while before this other stick came out. You can actually do it this way. Okay, that's done. Good. So what this shows us now is telling us that, well, we are still, look at that. Before I put this thing in here, I thought that we have already gone bearish, I mean bullish, but we're about to go bullish in the 1 day time frame, but we're still heading down. It's still in the channel. So we're looking for it to break out of here. But let's look at a lower time frame. It's a 1 day time frame now. Let's go down to, oh sorry. Okay. So let's go down to 4 hours. Okay. On the 4 hours, look at what we have us. See? See what we're talking about here? Something completely different. On 1 day, we were in this channel on 1 day. We we just showed one bar of bullishness, whereas here we already have 5 bars of bullishness. And if you look at those bars and you know your candlesticks, you know that we're in good business. Okay, so if we're trying to trade on the 4 hour, I think we're good. And this here may go all the way up to hit this line here. Let me see. Is this a measure I love using? This measuring stick here. Can use that. So this should tell us. Well, no, this one here. Okay, this here tells us how many pips we are from. There's 113 pips. This intends to go up. We expect it to go up for. I expect it to go up for. I expect it to go up and hit that line, and then that line will push it down. Because if you look at this, is common sense, guys. Another thing is this a reversal? Okay, but now let's look at it in the lower time frame. Let's look at it in the hour. Let's look into minutes. Let's look at the 15 minutes. What is it doing in 15 minutes? You know, the 15 minutes is going in our direction, going up. But so 15 minutes is definitely bullish. Okay, let's go back down to 4 hours, which we're trading. All right, so this here is just introduction. Come in here, do things, move around, move your chart around, discover what's going to happen. Get flexible in here because of this is where we're going to be doing a lot of our physical analysis. We're going to be going to different time frames. Okay, well, let me give you an example. If you want to find out what's going on here, the only way somebody who knows that this line exists is much better off than someone who doesn't know this green line exists. So someone who knows that this green line exists knows that once this is about to approach the line, it's time to buy because it's not going to go through it. You knew if we had this set on time, but as we are going forward, we'll be setting it ahead of time. Oh, that's what else do I have to show you here? Remember everything you do here. Okay, like this line that we put in here, I'm going to tap it and I'll hit the lock sign. That means it will be in place. I can't move it by accident when I'm moving things around. I'm also going to tap on this channel here and I'm going to lock it too so that I won't be able to, and I can't delete it I can't delete it either until I remove the lock. Okay, so on the left hand side there's a lot of options. On the right hand side and on the top there are options. You can slide to the save. You can save what you're working on. Make sure you log into your free account. That way whatever you save will be where you left it. You can undo the last move by hitting this undo button or redo button. What else? There's a whole bunch of features. I am not going to. This is a basic class, and it's just to get you into this tool, to learn how to use it, and to be able to move around. Once you can move around in it, then we can start talking different strategies and different things. But you need to be able to draw a trend line. Look at the trend line. You need to be able to draw a support. Let's find the support here. Let's find the real support here. And this is 4 hourly. Let's find the support in the 4 hourly. Okay. So first thing I do to get my support line now, tap on this top one here. And I say I want a horizontal line. Okay. And then the horizontal line. Oh no, I want a horizontal line. Horizontal line. Okay. I can now move where I want to put it. I want to put a support line. So like right now, I'm just going to put this line here. I see at first here it met resistance, it supported here, here at the beginning where I'm putting this, it acted as a support, and then further down it acted as resistance, then support, then resistance, then going forward. So I'm going to put this. This is an important support resistance level. So I'm going to change the color of this. I'll make it a thicker line. Oh, no, I want thick line, and I want it to be in yellow. And I make a yellow line. There you go. And then this here, let me see where else it wants. So it only acts as a support. Just in this area, it's okay. I'm going to block it so that I don't mistakenly move it around. So I will expect something to happen here. I'll expect something to happen here. Price. This yellow line might stop price before price gets to the green line. So okay, let's look for other supports and resistance. We already so this yellow line is a traditional support and resistance that we just put in. The green line is a what do they call that again? Trend line. And then this other fancy thing on the corner here, I all made all of them through the same tool. The same tool, the second one down on the left. This one here is a channel. All of these are all tools to help us know what's going on when, and if we know which actions to take, and we can interpret the candlesticks right, go ahead and read that little manual, the Bible, Candlestick Bible. If you want to make money doing this, you need to read that Bible, understand it. If you can't understand it, memorize it, but I prefer you to understand it. um, Look at this here. I wish I could show you. I don't know why this thing doesn't have a way. Okay, arrow. Okay, so is this thing here? Arrow. Oh, no, I guess I can't. Well, if I'll figure out a way to do this in the future. But if you look at the beginning of this, channel down, you see there's a there are a bunch of candlesticks right before the engulfing red one that's coming down. And I mean that engulfing candle, you would have read it in the candle Bible. You would know what would happen when you see something like that. And look at the beginning of this channel down is exactly what was written in that book that happened. And if you had read the book and you had money in the account and you had funded your account and you were ready to go, once you saw that, you go boom, sell, and you take the profit when you get down all the way down here. So it didn't even change. And while it was changing here, we could see it changing. It's changing in slow motion. So if you got in at zero, what do we call that? This thing happened at 0 point. Let me check what the rate was there. So if you got in here, if you got in here, let me arrow dot cross. Where's the cross? If you got in somewhere around 9.965, and this is where we get out 949.944. So that's roughly, 150, well, not 150, 100 and 110 pips. So that would have just been an easy ride down. Okay, well, that being said, what else do there are tons of tools, but we have not gone through them, so there's no reason to start. For right now, you should be able to look at here, try to identify your trend, try to identify, let's go into another currency. USD, USD, CAD. Okay. Okay. Okay, this one I already played with it a little bit. Clean it up. Delete. Let's see what I did here. Okay. Saw the trend line come in. Clean. Delete. Okay. So we see this coming all the way down here. We don't know Just cleaning out the graph. Okay, so it's definitely going down. We see this here. It's going down. What we can do here now is see what's going on here. We're on the 4 hour. Let's go to the daily. Always start on a bigger time frame and work your way down. Okay. Okay. On the daily, I see a lot of news. All these things here represent news. You can click on any one of them. It'll tell you about what it's telling you about. Well, does news affect structure? Not really, because it may make things happen faster, but it doesn't affect it. A company that needs to buy $100,000 to continue doing business will continue doing the business regardless of what the news says. In fact, they're going to rush to do that business quick so that they can get the benefit. Okay, so let's look here. Daily, I want to just know, just from looking at the chart, what to do. I'm looking at this 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days in a row it's been going down, and today it looks like it's going up. Can I trust that? Let's go deeper and see what's happening today so far. So today has been a bullish day. Let's look at 15 minute. So on the 15 minute, let's look at here. This is what we've been seeing on the 15 minute. Okay. This is interesting. It looks like there is there's like some kind of consolidation going on. Okay, so let's look at from here. Wow. So there's definitely some kind of consolidation going on. Something big is going to happen here very soon. And let's see which way it's going to go. Now, I'm pushing this thing out more to see bigger picture. Wow. So, look at this thing. There's a crazy consolidation going on, and it's in a downtrend. It's overall downtrend. Okay, so this thing here, I'm looking all the way up to August 5th. So, oh, this is 15 minute. I should be looking at daily if I'm looking this far to see a better picture. Okay, so now we can see a better picture. We're looking all the way to 2018, but let's not go that far. Let's close in here a little bit more. Okay, April. So since April, it has been in a downtrend. We have been in a downtrend since April, and not only are we in a downtrend, so we see we've been in a downtrend since April, and now we are getting bullish. We have seen also, this is good that we're looking at this. We have also seen also that we have been following this line closely. We have been respecting this line. We've not crossed this line. So it's almost like it's sticking towards this line. So we have good reason to believe that we will still be going towards this line. And on the daily, it's beginning to go towards that line. I will bet that, let's look on the 45 minute. The 45 minute, let's see where we are in relation to that line that we felt that we're going to join. He started his journey up there, but we don't know how far it will go to that line. But even if it just goes straight, it will still hit the line. But if it goes up, it will hit the line sooner. So I will look here a little more. This is a 45 minute. In the last 45 minutes, it rose. Let's see what happened. So it's not necessary. Let's see when business opened. So it's just been going up and coming down, going up and coming down. So we should expect it to continue going up till it hits that line. Let's do this. This is something we can do here. 45 minutes. I don't like that. It doesn't look too good. Look at this one here now. This looks a little better. The 15 minutes. So we can do something here. You see? This is the physical analysis we're talking about. So this is here. Let's go. I mean the technical analysis, not physical analysis. Technical. Okay, we're going to go here. Let's draw this trend line. So let's see. Okay, you can see there. Okay, so this here, what do we have here? I'm gonna lock this here so that it doesn't move away. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this here is on the 15-minute time. Okay, we are trying to trap price to be able to make a decision that can't fail. Let us look at now the 3-minute. What does the 3-minute do to this line that we just made? The 3-minute respects it. So once the 3 minutes is respecting this line, all we really need to do right now is to look at the 3-minute for our cue. All right. Well, this being said, I will continue from here next time. This is a long lesson. It's almost 30 minutes, and I didn't intend, but I just wanted to give you a feel of Tradingview for you to be able to touch it, move around, slide it, tamper with things. Search the internet, find manuals how to use it, but use it. Okay? This is a great tool. You can see so many things in it. It shows you things in the numbers, and that's what will help you make money. I'm going to put support horizontal line here. Let me see this here. Look at this. I mean, this is a level. This here, something, man. Look at that. So this is a level that's been respected. It's respected here. It was respected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 places. It was respected. So it means something. And now that we've identified it, we can use it to work the market in this chart. We can leave this chart and come back to it at a later date, a later time. Okay, get back out of here. Okay, you can get back to all your charts just by clicking here. You can save the layout, autosave, share, copy, make copy, a whole bunch of things. Get into Tradingview. This is where you play around. This is where you see things happen. Just um, another advice as we're watching this here. This line coming down is coming down. What it does when it hits this blue line, is it going to change direction? If it changes direction, tells us something. We have snuck into the future to see what is happening if it changes direction. Then we can go back out. Remember, we're in the 3-minute time frame. We can go out into the 15-minute time frame and do something. We can go out into the 4-hour time frame and do something. If this line hits, if this bearish line comes down all the way and hits this blue line, it's telling us something, and we gotta act. And we need to know what to do. And the only way to know what to do is if you have done your work, if you've studied, if you've seen, you understand the candlesticks, if you understand market structure. You understand market structure, you'll understand what's happening here. All right. All right. Take care and enjoy till the next video.